Hello and welcome again, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of the Dark Match. This time we're going to be talking about something a little bit more or less painful than Impact. Yeah, it's the WWE show. I am, of course, one of many hosts. I'm Ironbite Dash, and with me tonight is...
I'm No Leaf Clover.
And again, for the second day in a row, I am the Revolver Man, and this is Shiki's latest thoughts. Fuck the cooler's line! Somebody get me a real beer or go fuck yourself forever.
Interesting.
Apparently, Sheik does not approve of cold brewed beer.
Well, no, he's just not a fan of Coors, which I can kind of, sort of see. I mean...
I wouldn't know, I don't drink.
Neither do I. I bet No Leaf does.
No, I don't.
Oh, well then. Yeah, so let's power right on into it, because this is the year end and the year beginning shows for WWE. And I gotta say, taking the 5 hours of WWE programming, not counting main event and Saturday Slam, whatever the hell that thing is on Vortex that, I don't watch, not counting NXT, it was
Is Superstar still on the air?
Oh yeah, Superstars. I completely forgot about Superstars. Not counting any of that shit. The 5 hours that you get with Raw and SmackDown, marginally better than Impact this week, and both shows were taped 2 weeks ago. And here's the really sad part. Raw was in DC. And then SmackDown was in Richmond. But we're going to talk about Raw first because, yeah.
Simple orders.
Yeah, simple orders. And we're going to start off with Miz TV. I've been trying desperately to figure out why they've turned Miz face in the most lackluster and retarded way they possibly could. And then I remembered something. Oh yeah, he's in the Marine 3. And it all makes sense.
Oh my god, the Marine.
Hey, actually, the Marines 1 and 2 were pretty damn good movies.
No, they weren't.
Fuck you, they were.
No,
yeah, look what it did for Ted DiBiase's career.
Nothing?
I'd say it did worse than nothing.
I mean, he had that gimmick where he was in the parking lot partying with people for like a week, but other than that,
no, it was over the summer, and then he gets hurt. And where the fuck is Ted DiBiase? Where the fuck is Yoshi Tatsu?
He's doing he's in the background of stupid skits, actually.
Where the hell is whatever. We've got Miz out here, and apparently he's here to announce that because Vicky Guerrero isn't around, it's a championships on the line kind of night. That means the champions can come out and decide their opponents.
Apparently, Miz has booking powers now.
No, he doesn't have booking powers. He just has the power to announce things are happening.
He booked that the champions could get the choice of their challengers. Technically, he has deferral booking powers because WWE is a bureaucratic mess.
Wow, that's amazing. And he's going to bring out a guest here for Miz TV, and he brings out the man he beat last year at WrestleMania, John Cena.
Wow, anybody remember that?
I do. I watched that match. I screamed at my television. I screamed at the television for about 5 minutes.
I see.
Oh, you mean when he won and then The Rock came in and squashed them both? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's what I was screaming about for. Miz just points out that, hey, you were involved with AJ for a while, and then, well, yeah. And AJ's saying that, John Cena was the one toying with her emotions and used her. You know what? I can see that because John Cena is a Bastard.
As the world turns.
These are the days of our rings. Wait, what? Like sands through the hourglass and choppers through the middle road. These are the days of our rings.
Oh my fucking god!
Yeah. Apparently that Miz then goes on to say that, hey, you were invited to AJ and Dolph's little New Year's Eve toast. You gonna go? And John's like, yeah. You know, they're gonna watch the ball drop or something drop. And this brings out Rhodes Scholars. What the fuck is going on with Cody Rhodes' lip?
Hey, it's getting over.
That thing on his lip.
It's getting over.
Is he trying to be like Joey Ryan? Because that's the only man who can pull that mustache off. Ugh. I just want to have it. I just want to challenge him.
It makes him look very European, I find.
Yeah, and it also makes him look like the. You know what? We're not going to go there because No Leaf might kill
Are
him.
we going to spend like 15 minutes talking about Cody's mustache? Because that's pretty much his gimmick now.
Yeah.
No, don't worry. I'm one of the few people who literally doesn't notice nor care about that stupid mustache.
Unfortunately, Cena kind of they come out and it's like, hey, you know what? You two are idiots. And then Cena mentions, you know what? The bottom line is we get a tag match made while the fucking crowd decides to chant RG3.
Well, they were in Washington.
I
Do you
know.
know?
Right.
Did
Go
you know
ahead.
that they chant RG3 during Wizards games?
Yeah, I do because you keep tweeting about it.
I'm just saying, how bad are they chant RG3 just because the Wizards are so bad?
They would chant RG3 even if the Capitals was playing and Ovechkin was putting up 3 goals every night.
Dude, the night before the night before we drafted him, they chanted that at the game in the playoffs.
I wonder if he's going to end up like Tommy Maddox.
You know what?
How do you even know who Tommy Maddox is?
I don't even know who that is either. But the bottom line is
Do
we
you
get
know
our
him from the XFL?
That was the XFL's MVP that everybody thought was going to be great, and all he did was the XFL.
right. So eventually Cena and Miz decide, you know what? Hey, we're gonna bury the hatchet between the two of us, and Cena is going to challenge Gandalf and Magnum PI. His words exactly. I have to use those words because sometimes when they let him off the hook just even a little bit, Cena can get a good one out, and it's a tag match between WrestleMania opponents and two guys who look like they could be starring in rough porn together with nary a boob between them.
Damn it, Iron Bite.
This is why we won't get picked up. Not because of what I said last night. This is why we won't get picked up.
Oh God, I'm gonna have to go take a shower now.
This match happened because it's a John Cena match. You know what's gonna happen.
He's gonna win.
Yeah, basically. And there's no Miz is gonna get the pin. No, it's gonna be Cena. It will always be Cena when he is the bigger star over whoever he's tagging with. Which Miz, I love you, bud, but you don't listen to this podcast, so I can say whatever the fuck I want about you. You're never gonna be bigger than Cena. Nobody is going to be bigger than Cena because the WWE doesn't want to let anybody be bigger than Cena. And if anybody ever is bigger than Cena, they will find a way to make them not bigger than Cena.
That's what she said.
Bow chicka wow wow. Yeah. So Miz and Cena win after Sandow runs into the Attitude Adjustment. Moving on. Why is Otunga here?
God damn! How? I thought he got fired with Johnny Ace there.
Why is David Otunga even remotely around
Oh way oh way oh.
yeah, basically that. I mean, Jesus Christ, Dolph and David. I'm sorry, dude. Just quit. You're not good. You're not charismatic. I don't understand why you decided wrestling was going to be your career when you're an actual lawyer.
Because look at the size of him.
Yeah, and
Lawyers don't look like they can put the hurt on the judge.
actually, some lawyers. Anyways, so also at this New Year. By the way, this is at a New Year's Eve party. Oh, and 2013 is gonna be the year of of Otunga.
You say that, but it probably is because he's probably going to make more money doing actual lawyer work than anybody in the
Oh
WWE.
no, that's the best part. David Otunga doesn't have to work. He's Jennifer Hudson's main squeeze. He
Oh,
lives
that's
off of
right.
her money, and he does pro bono work.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Well,
He
then he's already won, quite honestly.
That's true. Anyways, Dolph is in the back, and Vicky's there too. And Dolph's like, "Hey, thanks for the invite, Vicky. You know, let's just let bygones be bygones. You've got a match against Sheamus. Excuse me. Wow. Well, bye, Dolph. Oh, also, just so we're aware, January 14th is the 20th anniversary of Raw.
Wow. I wonder if we're going to have another winner from Times Square, like the 10-year one.
No.
No.
So, go back out to the ring, and CM Punk. Well, CM Punk is around, and he's like, the WWE universe. Ugh, I hate saying that. Ugh, hold on a second, Paul. Give me your hair. That's better. I've got a doctor from Chicago that's gonna explain what happened because you guys really don't understand why this injury isn't real. I want to wrestle tonight, and out comes Vince McMahon, and Vince is like, well, who do you? Well, you can't wrestle tonight. He's like, yeah, I know, this sucks. Well, who you're gonna face? Ryback. Well, why don't you do it tonight? Well, you can't do it tonight, but oh god, this is just retarded. This is retarded. I hate these results, and I hate not remembering this shit because it was in the first hour. Apparently, and I hate
Why
cheat.
Why aren't you looking at Lords of Pain?
I am.
Oh, well, it's not their fault. You suck.
Yeah. Okay. The gist of this is, and you are not backing me up at all. You're just letting me flounder. I hate you.
Hey, I'm rusty, man.
I'll give you some oil. God damn it.
No, I don't want the oil you're fucking offering.
The gist of this is CM Punk wants to wrestle tonight, but can't because his doctor won't let him. And he really wanted to face Ryback. And so Vicky says, well, who do you think Ryback should wrestle tonight? And Punk's like, how about the Shield? But, why don't we make it a handicap match? And then he kisses Vicky.
On the cheek.
Oh, thank God. I couldn't remember. This was in hour 1. I barely remember 5 hours of 3
These
hours.
3-hour Raws just fucking kill me, man.
They really fucking do.
Why did USA demand this? Because even WWE, even Vince was like, oh man, that's a bad idea.
I don't understand it either. It's like, why?
Apparently, they've been resisting it for like 6 years. I don't know why they finally gave in now.
USA had to have given them like $1 billion or some ridiculous amount of money to program the third hour. Because I guess
What?
you'd say
Did they run out of fucking House rerun tapes or something?
No. They air NCIS before
Oh,
Raw.
oh my god.
And you never run out of NCIS episodes.
There's like 3 million of those.
I know. And USA is like, hey, we're getting to the bottom of the barrel here. Hey Vince, can you give us a third hour for Raw? And Vince is like, the fuck?
You know what would be a great idea to put on the fucking first hour of Raw? Just make the first hour of Raw WWE main event.
Oh, even better than what I was going to say NXT, but that was just me.
Well, either or. Have that
How
first
about
hour
this?
of Raw be
Instead of
dedicated to the
paying for
younger
a third
talent.
hour, go ahead.
Is that have the first hour of Raw be dedicated to the younger talent and, to get them more TV exposure, to help them work in front of a live audience on television, and then fucking we have 2 hours of Raw. If only because that would mean we could ignore main event unless something that directly impacted fucking Raw happened on main event.
I was thinking rather than paying for a third hour of Raw, they should have brought back Duckman.
Well, here's the thing about main event, and this directly is relevant to our next person. Antonio Cesario is fucking strong, and I'm not talking about what he does to his opponent. No, I'm talking about what he did on main event this week. He neutralized the Great Khali.
Because that's a feat nowadays.
Dude, how many people have picked up fucking Khali? It's like not even a thing anymore. Didn't Big Show like choke slam him like a week ago?
No, well, it doesn't matter. This is a guy, Antonio Cesario's size, who picked up the Great Khali. Anyways, just saying. Oh, by the way, he's out in the ring bitching about being the United States champion. And apparently,
you know what? I don't know if they're going to do this. They should, but they're probably not going to. If he hates the U.S. so much, he needs to get rid of that ugly U.S. title and bring back the European title.
Oh, that would be so nice, but that would require foresight.
See, this is what happens when we come up with better ideas than what they have on the fucking show.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, I'm sitting here going, like, he's trashing the U.S. and basically this gimmick is straight out of the 80s because he's literally evil because he's a foreigner. But I'm like, he's always talking up Europe. He's always talking about how great Europe is. There's a European title in the vault somewhere. So basic.
You know, and anyway, so Cesario mentions that he, was out in D.C. and he saw, and he is the champion, the United States champion. He went to the Washington Monument, the Lincoln Memorial, and the Pentagon.
Yeah, you just go to the Pentagon.
Actually, you can. You can go to the Pentagon, take a tour. You can't get into the classified areas, but you can go on a tour of the Pentagon.
I figured the entire Pentagon was a classified area.
No, it's not.
No, it's a very strict, regimented tour.
Yeah.
And you are never allowed to be alone.
If you step away from the tour for a nanosecond, you will have 55 Marines all aiming their guns at your head, screaming, "What organization do you represent?"
That sounds like fun.
I work at Spencer's. I don't know what's going on.
I can't do it.
Spencer's? I've heard of that group before. Fire! Bang, bang, bang!
Anyways, so as he was at the Pentagon, he ran into someone who is full of patriotism, and that's his opponent for tonight, and it's Sergeant Slaughter.
Oh my fucking god. I didn't know, by the way, this was going to be old school Raw 2.0.
Why?
George doesn't ever need to wrestle ever again.
And this is going to be a 2-minute match, and it was, and Slaughter's going to do the job, and he does, and somebody's going to beat the shit out of Slaughter, and he does. Oh. I don't understand why Slaughter comes out and does this. You're an agent. Stay in the back.
Because because they tell him to do it or he's shit canned.
Ugh. So, anyways, after the match, by the way, Cesaro hits him with another neutralizer because, it's Slaughter. And as we come back, Team Hell No is a little angry. They wanted to face the Shield again. Well, they hear singing. And it's 3MB. And Slater's like, hey, we're trying to rehearse there. And then Kane and Bryan look at each other and smile. And you know what's going to happen later on.
Gotcha, wow.
Little bit.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidge.
Just a scotch about Chihuahua.
Yeah, just a bow. We go back to the park. And Ricardo is getting a beverage. And then Big Show shows up and is like, and says, Happy New Year in Spanish. Anybody know that word? Anybody know that phrase?
No.
Okay. Well, I don't expect a Canadian to know Mexican.
Well,
that was racist. Let me try again. Well, I don't expect a Canadian to know Spanish. That's better.
Yes, that's much better.
I mean, French. Yeah, I definitely expect a Canadian to know French.
That means you're racist against Canadians because you don't know how it works.
I don't care about Canada. And moving on. Show asks Ricardo, "Hey, want a shot at the world title?" And he drops his beverage and oops, hold on, let me go get a let me hold on. Let me clean that up. Oh god, where's Alberto Del Rio? I need him so badly. Anyways,
God, I'm going to die. He's going to squeeze my head like a grapefruit. Maybe like a grape.
Ricardo.
No, like a water balloon.
Yeah.
Ricardo, you clearly haven't been studying your tapes. You're Mexican. Big Show is a Big Show. Just take Eddie's example and feed him some shit in burritos.
I think that was more racist than what Iron Bite said.
Hey, it's not racist when they already did it.
Oh god.
So you just brought up the racist thing that they did.
So it's their fault, not mine.
Oh god.
Math.
Oh lord. Anyways, Caitlyn brings in Mae Young and she's with all the divas, and then Eve's like, I've beaten all of you except Mae Young. I'll see you in the ring.
Oh my god.
Really, Eve?
Hey, she's lucky she wasn't called a slut.
That's true. Our next match is Team Hell No versus Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre, and it is for the tag team title.
Oh my god. Could you believe the three-man band could win the title?
And then they could defend it under Freebird rules.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
What type of magical land oh wait, it's Heath Slater and Drew McIntyre. Never mind, they're jobbing.
Why is fucking Drew McIntyre in this group?
Why is
because they needed to get all their jobbers in one group for easy filing.
Heath Slater, I can kind of see. Drew McIntyre, I can kind of see as well. The one person, I mean, it's a stretch. I mean, it's so stretchy that it's transparent. The one person I don't understand why he's in this group is Jinder Mahal. I don't understand that. Why Jinder Mahal?
Easy filing of jobbers. It's going to be like the 23-man band in a year or two. Mark my words.
I will mark them when
It's the 23-man band!
Baby!
It's like 6 minutes for them to all get out.
So anyways, Daniel Bryan and Kane are gonna win this off of a flying headbutt. Daniel. You're dating a Bella. I don't want to have you removed from WWE history when you go insane from doing that. Stop it.
You
Yes.
know, I think Daniel Bryan, you pushed your luck, but you got lucky when they said the LaBelle walk was okay. Don't push it any further.
Yeah. I really kind of want him to hit the cattle mutilation on somebody at some point.
Nerd, nerd.
Yeah, and
I'm not doing. That's it. I mean, I'm Michael Cole. I don't have any follow-ups.
oh right. We go to the back and CM Punk is there with Paul Heyman and is like, okay, let's go to commercial. We come back and for some reason they want us to show us highlights of what happened in hour 1. Why? Damian Sandow and Cody Rhodes lost. Why did you need to show us that match again? I don't know. Anyways, Punk makes his way to the ring on his crutches, and it's like, yeah, hey, and Paul Heyman puts him over. 407 days as of recording. 407 days of CM Punk as the top man in the company.
You say that, but it's not really true.
I know John Cena's the top man in the company.
When it's when you're facing Ryback and your angle's fifth on the card, and whoever is sucking John Cena's penis is on the top of the card, you know what it's like.
Yeah,
Is anyone really sucking John Cena's dick at this point, though?
Vince's.
Touche.
Well, if you believe some of the rumors, some of the Future Endeavor guys are saying apparently the back is literally just his harem now.
Oh, good lord.
Well,
He
he's a
is
good
the-
enough looking guy, and if you could.
He is the god emperor of the divas apparently.
Ugh. I mean, I know Cena's
That's kind of
dating.
douchey.
I know Cena's dating the other Bella twin, but ugh, dude, if he cut me off from AJ, I'd fucking kick his ass, golden boy or not. Although AJ kind of has been passed around way too much this year. She might be damaged goods. Go on, guys. I'm gonna think on this.
Of course you are. Anyways, so Punk is Punk. He's beaten everybody, sort of, and well, he just is the top man. And I think here's an interesting little tidbit that they didn't bring up, but I bring up. This one reign of CM Punk's is more than the combined reigns of The Undertaker.
Holy shit! Really?
Wow.
Yep,
Really?
really.
Whoa.
For being such a top guy for so long, Undertaker rarely touches the belt.
That just goes to show you one thing: when the Undertaker is not, even when the Undertaker is not wearing gold,
He's still
yeah,
the biggest draw in the company.
yeah.
So it's quite funny because say John Cena's on top and they won't let anybody ever get bigger than John Cena. Undertaker's already done that, and they couldn't bury him if they tried.
Well, have you ever noticed that John Cena and Undertaker have not worked together since Cena won the title?
Have you ever noticed that that the Undertaker and John Cena have not worked together since John Cena became the Doctor of Thugonomics?
Oh my God, John Cena's taking the streak.
No. They have no. Oh God! If he takes the streak, I will hunt his ass. I will go up to Boston, and I will lie in wait in front of his front door, saying hi every day to the Bella twin he's currently schlupping, and she'll be like, "What are you doing here? Waiting for your boyfriend?" Okay. Wait, what? And I'll be like, "Okay, where is he? Come on." You might be able to take a punch, but can you take a punch from a gun? Oh. We should be talking about this Punk promo. Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I momentarily lost you guys. So
Sorry.
Punk's doctor is here. Dr. Samuel De Cerro. Okay.
Is that a reference to somebody?
I don't even think it's a reference to Alberto Del Rio.
Yeah, I don't think it's a fucking reference. I just think it's a
And
stupid name.
the fifth?
Like they said, we need a funny, unless that's actually like CM Punk's real doctor. That's his real doctor's name. Which I say sorry, buddy, for that name.
I don't even Samuel De Cerro. Ugh.
It's like I
That's a
think
weird. That's a weird ass name even to make up because it. Ugh.
that's Argentinian. If I read my names correctly.
It might be. Anyways, he shows what a healthy knee looks like, and then we see Punk's knee, and I had to look away because I have issues. I can look at injuries and in terms of slashes and blood and stuff. I have issues when I look at joints. Ugh.
Mm-hmm. I
Ugh.
don't.
I it's the knee joints that just creep me out. Um, Punk's like, hey, I got a match against Ryback next week. Can we can we get can we get going with this?
What was
And
that?
I have an email alert.
Oh,
Um,
okay.
No emails during the show. No,
I
excuse
thought
me.
that was. I thought that was No Leaf tuning into the Game Grumps again.
I am not watching Game Grumps. I will have you know that I'm reading Jericho's book, the second one.
Okay.
All right.
Ooh. So the doctor's like, look, I know I told you in the back that you can compete next week, but I can't allow you to compete. What? Yeah, I just can't. Sorry. And out comes Vince McMahon.
Oh my fucking god.
And Vince is like, Happy New Year, everybody! Hey, so how you gonna weasel out of this match? Um, I'm not. I'm not trying to weasel out of this match. This is
I'm
the
hurt.
doctor. I'm hurt. I want to wrestle. I'll tape this damn knee up to Kingdom Come, but the doctor's not letting me do this. I am going to defend my title against Ryback. Hey, come on. What are you trying to do? Oh, hold on. Okay. but here's the thing though, Punk. We've been trying to figure out. Was there deals between you, Brad Maddox, or the Shield? Hmm? Really? Come on, you can tell me. And Paul Heyman decides to come in. Hey, ho, ho. Hey, look, Punk's the best in the world, man. He's not gonna. I mean, come on. This is the same city that your father first promoted sports entertainment.
Wait, what?
Yeah, apparently Washington D.C. was the initial territory for Vince McMahon Sr.
Yeah, it was.
Really?
Yeah,
I assumed it was just New York. Like,
no,
did
it
they
was
always keep?
pretty much D.C., New York.
Philadelphia.
Some stuff down in Virginia. It was kind of the whole northeastern seaboard kind of thing.
Well, so I always find that funny because Vince loves to present himself as some, great visionary and businessman when really he had the richest area to himself to build up his money base to expand. Like, let's see him do that out of, I don't know, West Texas or something.
Ooh, that's that West Texas. That's a huge territory.
Mm-hmm.
And
Wasn't that WCCW?
yeah, that was the
territory?
Von Erich territory.
That was East Texas. That was Dallas. West Texas is
Oh.
like what is like oil fields and ranches, basically.
Ooh, you would actually be able to get a huge audience out there back in the
Yeah,
day.
what the fuck else were they gonna do?
I guess that's a good point.
Yeah. Anyways, Paul's like, hey, you know what? Hey, Punk's a hero. He's an injured hero, in fact. How dare he try to force him into action? And Vince is like, hold on. We'll have another evaluation. If my doctors say Punk can't go, He won't go, but we still need an opponent for a TLC match against Ryback. And Paul's like, okay, that's fine. And it will be you, Paul Heyman. Happy New Year! Give me a victory, Twinkie. I need to make them last. Yeah.
Oh, Paul. Don't you wish you were cutting that semi-shoot promo on Vince back before the end of the invasion angle?
I like Paul Heyman doing this.
You like
I
Paul
think
Heyman
this is the perfect fucking role for him.
being beat up by Ryback?
Yes.
No, being a sniveling guy that hides behind lawsuits and stuff.
Oh, yeah, that I agree with. I wish they didn't drop the Triple H thing so fucking quickly.
Yeah.
Never mind the fact that fucking Stephanie slapped him, and that is lawsuit material. I would have loved if they had a quick angle where, like, for like a day, Paul Heyman took over the WWE and Raw because of the lawsuit.
Nice. Oh well, things that can't happen. Hey, it's Dolph Ziggler versus Sheamus, and Big E Langston and AJ are at ringside.
Oh my god, fucking Sheamus. This guy, he needs to go away for a while. I like Sheamus, I really do, but this push is killing him.
It's not the push that's killing him, it's the character that he's portraying that is killing him. He has gone, okay, when Sheamus first showed up in the WWE, he was this monster of a guy. He was Irish. He was ripping through ECW. He moved on to Raw and actually handed John Cena a major loss, albeit a little accidentally. But they picked that up and they ran with it, and he was huge. He took out Triple H. I mean, he was on a roll, and then they gave him the King Sheamus gimmick because why not?
Because fucking what's his name? Weasel Face. Oh,
Not Sheen? No. Fuck, what's his name?
what the
Wait, what's
hell?
his name?
WWE's producer, Kevin Dunn.
Kevin Dunn.
Yeah, Kevin Dunn.
Because Kevin Dunn hated Sheamus for some fucking reason and decided, let's turn the King of the Ring into a burial gimmick because
We're gonna make Sheamus the King of the Ring just so we can have him wear a ridiculous fucking crown. Never mind the fact that the King of the Ring is actually a good gimmick to get guys over. We're gonna use it to fucking bury people.
Yay! And then Sheamus is like, well, I suffered through that. And then he comes back as this happy-go-lucky, I want to fight type character, and that was fine and dandy. He beats Daniel Bryan in 18 seconds. And then
18 seconds gate.
it keeps going. It doesn't stop. He's still happy-go-lucky. He wants to fight. It doesn't stop. It doesn't evolve. It's just...
Never mind the fact that he is quite the heelish good guy. Like I'll never forget, like when they banned the bro kick because it was too brutal of a move.
Yeah.
And they had those stupid skits where he was like assaulting lawyers. Yeah, that's a good guy thing to do, beating up defenseless lawyers. That doesn't make you look like this doesn't make you look like a fucking violent Irish thug.
I would have actually liked to see Joseph Park take a broke kick.
Oh my god. Joseph Park wouldn't have put up a second of Sheamus' shit.
He would have been like, look, you want me to represent you? You gotta sit down. Do not. And he gets up with him. You're a big one, fella. Yes, I am. You want to be my brother, Chris? Do you? Do you? Yeah, I'm gonna calm down now, fella.
Now I want Joseph Park to work for both companies so he can do angles for both shows. I want Joseph Park to be like, I don't know, a barnstorming wrestler who works for everybody. Because I want more Joseph Park.
He has to work both territories.
Yes.
We want Joseph Park. We want Park. We want Park. We want Park. Oh, holy shit. So getting back to this match, it's a Ziggler-Sheamus match. You seen it one time, guess what? You're gonna see it every time. Ziggler oversells everything. I don't think he's doing it to humiliate anybody right at this point. I think he's just doing it to do it. You know, I honestly do think his overselling is just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this because this
That's
is
his
my
gimmick.
gimmick now. I oversell everything. It's like I'm a rag doll. Just hit me. Watch me oversell. Whee! Uh, I definitely do think if he was hit with a Stone Cold Stunner, he would find a way to get out of the ring with it.
Yeah, he would. He'd fucking
No,
bounce like a fucking spring.
no. You know what it would be? I can't. I just realized something. Can you believe that Dolph Ziggler isn't in WWE All Stars?
Oh my god, he's not. Oh,
He's
holy
the only
shit.
guy who's selling in that game would actually make sense.
Oh my god, you're completely right.
He would sell it like they do in WWE All Stars, in which he actually gets like 3 stories of height afterwards.
Holy shit. So about this match, yeah, yeah, it's just like that. And Langston, by the way, is a part of this match because apparently he's Dolph Ziggler's bodyguard.
He's the Diesel.
He's the Diesel to Ziggler's Shawn Michaels. Um, oh dear God. The implications.
Well, luckily, I think Langston has a bit more talent than Kevin Nash.
Dude, I
I
have more
don't know,
talent.
man.
I have more talent than.
I don't know, man, because say what you want about Kevin Nash, but you know, these Kevin Nash had some semblance of a personality. Like Nash could be funny when you needed him to be. He couldn't work worth shit. He didn't draw any money, but like at least when you watched him, you were like, he's kind of a. At least he looks cool.
Hey,
B.
hey, hey,
Langston.
hey, hey, hey. In 1995, that was the year of Kevin Nash.
Well, if we ever get to the fucking year of B. Langston, I'm checking out of the fucking planet.
I will be right behind you. Because holy shit, this is the blandest motherfucker I've ever seen. The only thing he's got going for him is his finisher. Which
He's big and he's
I was
black.
about to say he isn't because his finisher isn't the overdrive.
I mean, seriously, his finisher is I pick this guy up and then I give him a cutter. But I don't cut his throat, which would make sense. No, I cut his whole body.
Oh god.
Anyways,
So it's not
Who
a cutter.
decided to put this guy on fucking TV? Seriously. Fucking Chris Hero is still in fucking NXT and we have to deal with this fucking cockbite? Give me a fucking break.
It's Vince McMahon going, oh, big guy, big guy, big guy, Barry, Oklahoma.
He looks like a midget version of Bobby Lashley.
He looks like he looks like a midget version. No, actually, he looks exactly like fucking Ahmed Johnson.
oh my fucking god, you're right. He
He's
does
all
look.
like
He looks like if Kenny King and Ahmed Johnson had some type of terrible genetic experiment child.
So moving on to this, Dolph Ziggler's about to get a broke kick when he's able to scurry into the arms of Big E Langston, which says all I need to know about the relationship. Dolph isn't fucking AJ. And it looks like Langston and Sheamus are about to have a beatdown when the Shield beats down Sheamus.
the Shield.
At least I know what they do. At least I know who they are. At least I know what their goals are. At least I know what they'll do to further their goals. So already they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps ahead of aces and eights.
The only thing that confuses me is about the Shield is why do they wear bulletproof vests? Do they think John Cena's going to come at them with a gat?
You know what? I've stopped worrying about that.
It's just so weird. It's like, oh. So, anyways, Sheamus wins by DQ because of Shield interference,
Yeah.
and they kill Sheamus with their triple power bomb that somehow hurts more than a normal power bomb.
Because
it's just like a power bomb, and then the other guys kind of push. Like, I don't know, like, it seems to me like they could appropriate another finisher. Like,
You know what I want their
you know what they could do? They could do like a 3D, and then someone could come off the top rope with the splash. Like, it wouldn't be. It would be impactful, you know? You take the 3D, which no one ever kicks out of, and then you have the splash, which is just for added effectiveness.
Or they could go with the inverted 3D so that the guy hitting the splash is the main momentum driver.
Well, I'm not saying at the same time. I'm saying like
Yeah, I know.
And then after they
Big
clear
splash, yeah.
You know what I want their finisher to be?
What?
The 3-man power bomb, as in they get on each other's shoulders and pick the guy up and bring him up to the guy on top and power bomb him off of 3 people.
out. Quick, get my incredibly complex rigging equipment.
So we go to the back where Wade Barrett is with Kofi Kingston and asking him, "Hey, who you choosing for your opponent? Hornswoggle or Little Jimmy? Pick me, you stupid bitch." But Kofi's like, you know what? You know what? You're right. Hornswoggle and Little Jimmy would be better opponents than you. I've already beaten you. You know what? I'll beat you again. And then we go to CM Punk, where Brad Maddox is talking to him. He's like, hey, we can help each other out. I lost my last chance on SmackDown. I'm looking for a job. And Paul Heyman is like, look, Brad, go find a person who's hiring people. And Paul's like, now get out of CM Punk's locker room, get out of CM Punk's arena, and then get out of CM Punk's life.
Bitch
Paul.
smack.
Yep. We then go back to the party where Mae Young is
Ah!
in pain.
Uh,
And then the other diva's like, Mae's suffering from cramps, and they get her on a table, and the doctor checks on her, and she's pregnant.
You know, if I was Hand, I'd be pissed because Hand is still around according to WWE canon. Remember?
I don't care as long as they didn't have a fuck. As long as she didn't have a foot. That was my worst fucking fear. As long as she didn't have a foot, I was like, nothing can be worse than her having a foot or some other fucking body part.
We'll get back to this later. This is what closes out the show. Let me just build that up for you to think about. Mae Young's birth closes out Raw in the PG era.
No, it doesn't, because we've still got more.
Well, no, it's later.
Yeah, I know it's later, but we go to the ring, and Eve's in the ring going, well, Mae Young got herself pregnant somehow and can't wrestle. Well, I guess that means I win. And this brings out Caitlyn, who attacks Eve.
Yeah.
Our hero, everybody. Caitlyn basically shows Eve what a bitch she is. Anyways, we then go back to the back, and Ricardo is getting ready for his match. But Alberto comes in and, it is not fair or right, Ricardo. I should be fighting the monster. I want to know how you feel. And Ricardo's like, I'm going to win the title. I'm going to do it. Your honor.
Poor little Ricardo thinks he's people.
But Alberto, I've shown you nothing but honor. I have never treated you like dirt. And Ricardo's
Is this
like,
the part where they go out to the mountains and someone spits in their hands and gives them some time?
Alberto, I am your
Well,
dirt.
technically he didn't spit on his hand, but I'm trying to be PC.
You should never be. You've never treated me bad. But tonight, you are with.
Did they kiss?
You are with Ricardo. You will always be there with Ricardo. I will do this for you and me All right,
Ouch.
Ricardo,
Bow,
going to
bow,
face a champion. And he
bow,
puts his
bow,
hand on his shoulder.
bow.
You need to look like a champion. He puts his scarf around his neck and hands him a set of keys.
They're to handcuffs. All of a sudden, WWE became this weird bondage show. It was like some. It was like some weird combination of Monday Night Raw and Ultimate Surrender. It was very odd. I didn't know
Well,
what.
they gotta fill those 3 hours somehow, no Lee.
I think I killed Iron Bite.
Good work. And what Ricardo didn't know is that Alberto handed him the cars to his shitmobile that he had at the Rumble a couple years ago.
I love that car.
It's where they first made love.
Oh God, you mentioned Ultimate Surrender, and I know what that site is.
We all know what that site is. If anybody is listening to this and doesn't know what it is, it's because they're underage and shouldn't be listening to this, or they're in fact gay and just don't care about that kind of thing.
I don't know.
Pretty sure they have an Ultimate Surrender for gay dudes too.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
they
surprise.
oh, actually they don't. It's only for women.
Oh, that's sexist.
However, they have a gay bondage portion of the site. So
What? Why do you know this?
Why does Iron Bite know something about a fucking porn site? Hi, Revolver Man. Have you met Iron Bite?
All right, good point.
so this match happened. It was exactly what it says on the tin. Ricardo gets his ass handed to him. He tries to he legit tries to wrestle because in NXT or FCW the dude is legit talented. It's just that it's Ricardo. And as Show is about to set up for the knockout punch, Del Rio comes in and saves the day.
Del Rio, Del Rio, Del Rio. Come on, guys.
No.
Oh.
I was not buying this face turn until now. This actually makes sense. Don't know how it makes sense, but it makes sense.
Yeah, I guess so. In a way.
Yeah. So our next match is up. It's Kofi Kingston versus Wade Barrett for the Intercontinental title. And
Time for
How
many times are they going to do this fucking match? Oh,
I don't know. But you know what? I've seen this
Wade
match a
Barrett
million
is
times.
the Batista of the Intercontinental title.
Yeah, literally. But you know what? Here's the thing. I enjoy watching Wade Barrett versus Kofi Kingston. I don't know why. There's just something about the two. They work very well off of each other. They don't have many missteps. And for just whatever reason, Wade Barrett versus Kofi Kingston is a match I actually look forward to, even though I've seen it a million times. And I know it can only end one of three ways. Disqualification, Kofi wins, Wade wins. It's how this works. And unfortunately, this time was Kofi taking the fall, and Wade Barrett is your new Intercontinental Champion.
In light of the whole gay bondage thing, I just got a really bad mental flash.
Oh God, I was broken earlier. I think I'm still broke. How broke can we make my icon?
You want me to try?
Yeah.
Okay, give me a minute. I'll have something by SmackDown.
All right, cool. So we also we get a flashback. We go back to the party, and Great Khali is in the stirrups for Mae Young. I don't know why.
Oh God, Mae Young and syrups. This show is taking a horrible turn.
What the fuck is wrong with you, WWE? What the fuck? First
No,
of
I wasn't
all,
talking about Raw. I was talking
let
about
me
this show.
finish. God damn it. First of all, that's not PG. Second of all, that's not funny. Mae Young, either she is just so fucking weird that she thinks this is good, or you're literally taking advantage of an old woman with senility. Because seriously, the amount of shit that they've made this, they're making her pretend to give birth on air. Yeah, it's
Again.
pre-recorded. Yeah, again. Man, in the height of the fucking Attitude Era, they had this angle. This is a height of the Attitude Era angle. And you know what? I'm going to spoil it because if anybody hears Mae Young pregnant and the current era, they know what's popping out. And
Yeah.
of course, to be expected, it's fucking Hornswoggle. He is
As-
like, he is the siren of what's wrong with WWE right now, in my opinion. He's
Yeah.
always like, I don't even want to blame him because I doubt he enjoys this crap, but anytime he shows up, you know it's going to get stupid, it's going to get disrespectful, and it's going to make me be embarrassed to say I love wrestling.
Yeah.
Because I still do.
No, I got to agree with you because, and Daniel Bryan comes in
Oh,
and
he also came out with a cigar.
yeah, he's the New
But
York
I
baby.
believe that Mae Young would have a couple cigars in there.
God, now you're making me imagine what's in Mae Young's scooter.
Oh my god! Ah!
And I broke no leaf. Hello. But no, it's honestly, the fact of the matter is this is just it's just like this is indicative of
What
where
college age stonehead is laughing at this in the WWE writing office?
I don't know, but
Somebody who isn't going to get a writing job at a real show, I can tell you that much.
we need to find this person and we need to murder him. As
Stop
brutally
saying
as
that. You're going to get us pulled.
yeah, we probably will. Anyways, so we have our next match. It's a handicap match, the Shield versus Ryback, and it never fucking happens. Because the Shield just jumps Ryback right off the back end. Ryback is like, well, fuck you, and still...
That Wade Barrett won the title?
Yeah.
We did? Okay.
Yeah,
Just
we
making
did.
sure.
Don't
I
worry.
can't remember that. Because I think I made myself a little insane with the Mae Young shit.
Yeah. Ryback just proves that he wants Ambrose and brings his ass into the ring and just starts wailing on him until
You're my wife now.
until the numbers game catches up on him. But this brings out Sheamus.
Oh my god.
Because why not? And unfortunately, Sheamus cannot beat off the Shield. But out comes Randy Orton. And Randy Orton is actually... Yeah.
God. Somebody put a gun barrel in my mouth. Randy Orton's back on my TV. I quit. I quit. As soon as Randy Orton's on my TV, I fucking quit.
You cannot quit. Get Canadian ass back here.
Aww.
Yeah, you can't quit. You gotta suffer with the rest of us, pal.
Aww.
Randy Orton is able to beat off the Shield.
Because he's Randy fucking Orton. And for as much as we got to put over John Cena, we got to put over Randy Orton 100 times more.
John Cena.
O-Town piece of shit.
Randy Orton and John Cena are the two biggest idiots in the WWE. Yet, when Randy Orton's a face, he goes, I'm Randy Orton the face. When Randy Orton's a heel, it's RKO. Why? Because I can. I'm a heel. Fuck you. Randy Orton makes a better heel. Why is he going after the Shield? Oh, the Shield, well, we'll find out on SmackDown. And then we have the toast. We have the toast of Dolph and AJ, and they're dressed in white.
Yeah.
Gee, I wonder what's gonna happen.
Oh, God.
I'm getting something in from the news desk. This is actually John Cena, this has been your shitty year. This is foreshadowing. We get to watch John Cena lose throughout the year over and over and over again. And we're just showing this. This is all this toast really is. This is the most embarrassing year of John Cena's life. Actually, I can think of many other years that have been worse than this, but whatever.
Well, to be fair, they did edit it so it made it look like John Laurinaitis legit beat up Cena over the limit.
You know, I'm trying to forget that John Laurinaitis was ever a wrestler in this company.
Hey, we like that.
I try and forget that Johnny Ace was a wrestler in Japan.
I try to forget that Johnny Ace even exists.
I was
His
waiting for
best
one.
contribution to the wrestling business is the fucking Ace Crusher, and he doesn't even do it the right way.
Which is amazing because he invented the move.
I was just about to say, isn't that sort of impossible since he invented it?
Everybody I have ever seen do the fucking Ace Crusher does it better than him. Fucking Hardy Boys, better Ace Crusher. Diamond Dallas Page, better Ace Crusher. Randy Orton, better Ace Crusher.
Well, Diamond Dallas, yeah, I would even agree with
Bubba
you.
Ray Dudley, better Ace Crusher. Name
Diamond
someone,
Dallas Page
anybody.
defined the Crusher. You can't really compare that. I mean, he's the one who made the Crusher go from, like, you know, a build-up finish to the boom right there.
So, as AJ, Dolph and AJ, Dolph is like, hey, Big E, John Cena's a loser. He's no longer even on my level now. Ow. Don't let him in the ring if he comes in, okay? And out comes Cena. Langston's like, yeah, right. And John's like, hold on, Mr. T. What? I'm not here to fight. You know, Ziggler's right. Hold on, what'd you say there? Dolph Ziggler was right. This wasn't my year, okay? This is the year of this really is the year of you two. Yeah, until 2013 is going to be even better. Hey, you know what? The future just screams you two. Well, primarily AJ, because you know she goes through men like, well, I go through divas. You know, maybe 6 time is the charm. You know, and she'll make it legal. You know, you might be in on it too. So, any displays of photo of Dolph and AJ in their wedding attire, and then we see a baby picture of the future Spawn. But you know, this isn't AJ's first child.
Okay, let me
Wait,
phrase
what?
what was just said by Cena to AJ, paraphrase. Whore! Whore! You're a whore! You're a dirty whore!
Oh, I got something that can break Iron Bright.
What?
Okay. John Cena and Randy Orton versus Dolph Ziggler and The Big Show in an ultimate surrender match.
Read the fanfic.
Wait, no,
but you didn't read this part. You didn't read this part.
What?
Loser gets to get fucked up the ass by AJ with the strap on.
Read the fanfic.
I'm waiting for WWE Films to finally cave in and release AJ all retweeted.
Anyways, Dolph is like, oh, whoa, man child. Yes, he legit brings out the fact that John Cena is a fucking man child. Okay? Dolph Ziggler says, you're the biggest loser in the WWE. I'm going to be world champion in how many months to until WrestleMania? Before that, because I got to cash it in then. But I'll be winner. And John's like, hey, you know what? I'm entering the Royal Rumble. And you know what? Here's the one thing you're full of. And he covers AJ and Dolph in shit.
Cribbing from DX.
No, stop. Dolph Ziggler calls out John Cena for what he is. The biggest man-child in the WWE, and John Cena responds with a poop joke.
Well, you see, when you call somebody a man-child and you're booking the show to appeal to 4-year-olds, that's not an insult.
Kill Revolver Man for missing the point.
Hey, I'm just telling you what Vince tells himself every night as he cries his sleep to bed for the loss of his dignity.
I think the billions that he makes more than makes up for that.
No, because all those billions went into Linda's Senate campaign fund.
Yeah, that's right.
And then
She lost twice. Ha!
and then she told her campaign to get fucked and is being sued for it. So we might see Union of Laborers now owns WWE. Wouldn't that be funny?
But that's how we end uh the year
No,
for
no,
the
no, 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 no.
WWE.
We got to keep going because you missed before the poop joke. He also that only way that he's going to get a set of nuts is to buy them at the store, and then points out that Dolph was once a caddy, then the cheerleader, and then a blonde who's traded up his big girlfriend for a little girlfriend, which is a nice
Wow.
walk
He just
down
buried
memory
like
lane.
6 people in that promo.
Oh, oh,
But I have to remember, and I have to point this out. Does anybody who the WWE is booking to right now remember Kurgan White's caddy?
oh. No, they do not. Oh, that's 2012's. That's the end of the WWE in 2012, guys. Now let's see how we open up 2013 with a Randy Orton 9000 promo. Good night. I'm Randy Orton. Last month, the Shield tried to take me out. Oh God! Somebody, who the fuck gave him the Mitt Romney bot, speech writing software? Well, who was it?
I thought he just took a dose of ZQL.
Oh yeah, that is such a weird product. We're gonna sell you Nyquil without Nyquil in it, but it'll still put you out.
Ugh.
I guess they realize that anybody who buys Nyquil buys it to sleep rather than fix colds.
I do both. So basically, the gist of the Randy Orton Tron 9000 face edition is he's entering the Royal Rumble, and then out comes Sheamus, and Sheamus is like, "Hey, I'm entering the Royal Rumble, and also thanks for the help with the Shield. I didn't do it for you. I did it for me.
And then I did it for The Rock.
I did it for the people."
You know, I'd like Randy Orton if he actually said that.
I'd like Randy Orton if he actually displayed some personality. Anyways, Big Show comes out. It's like, whoa, you two. Keep talking about winning the Royal Rumble. And they do. They actually threaten one another. It's like, only thing you're going to get is a shot at my fist. And I'm like, wait, doesn't the Royal Rumble winner just decide who he's going to face at WrestleMania? Doesn't necessarily have to be the guy whose show he's on.
They've gone back and forth on that rule a lot.
They
Yeah.
have.
I don't
but
blame them for not knowing.
But Big Show's like, yeah, I'm the world. What do you two want to admit in that? I'm the world's largest athlete. And then comes Great Khali walks in, and then uh uh what's the former Rockets center, the Chinese guy, Mao
Yao Ming.
Yao Ming walks in.
Mao, yeah, it's Mao Zedong before he went back to rule China.
Yao Ming.
Yao Ming, and then oh God, what's that guy's name? Oh fuck, who's bigger than the Big Show?
Shaq.
Shaq walks in. It's like, yeah, I'm the world's largest athlete. What of it? Um,
I love that. I love that. Do you remember when? Okay, here's a blast from the past. Shortly after that Raw, WWE had a poll asking who would win in a fight, Shaquille O'Neal or The Big Show. Can you guess the results?
Shaquille O'Neal.
98% voted for Shaquille O'Neal.
Wow, who was not on the ball on that one?
Everybody thought Shaquille O'Neal would kill The Big Show. And they kept booking it until they realized at the pay-per-view that Shaquille O'Neal was not going to fight in a match for them.
Yeah. Well, as Big Show's talking, out comes Antonio Cesario. He's like, "Hey, in the United States,
I'm a foreigner.
yeah, that's basically it. Um, you know what? I'm the champion, and you're all fat, soft, lazy Americans. And Randy Orton's like, how about this fat, soft, lazy robot come up there and RKO's the both of you right now? This brings out Booker T. Revolver Man,
Yes,
was it you who did Teddy Long for real? Or was it Magpie?
that
That
was
was
Magpie who
Okay.
did that. Belong
Booker
to
T comes out and is like, yo, 4 of you, tag match. Bye.
Gimmick infringement.
Can you dig that sucker?
Why is the answer to problems on SmackDown always a tag match?
Because you know what? Tag matches solve everything.
Well, if you notice, anytime, and I apologize for this, no leaf. I apologize to everybody for what I'm about to say. Whenever a black guy is in charge of SmackDown, it's tag matches.
There's only been 2 black guys in control of SmackDown. You fucking asshole.
Racist.
But am I wrong?
No.
No, you're not wrong, but you're still an asshole.
So, yeah, that's going to be our main event. But our first match is The Miz versus Heath Slater. And they show us what happened before TLC. Before on TLC when 3MB is like, yeah, we're going to perform at the Slammies. And Miz is like, you guys are losers. Let's see. The world's greatest jobber versus Heath Slater.
That's not nice.
No, it's not. Fuck you, Miz. Yeah, this match goes about as splendid as you might follow.
It goes really long.
Yeah,
I
that
can't
was
believe they were giving Heath Slater so much fucking time.
I know. That was like, wait a second here. This is a jobber match. Why is it going on through a commercial break?
With back and forth.
It's like, what? Are we actually having a legit match here? This is Heath Slater. I know how this is going to end. Skull crushing finale. Yeah, there we go. And Miz gets the crowd to scream awesome.
Well, no, SmackDown hairdryer to scream awesome.
Yeah.
Because you notice whenever they had the crowd cheering for Miz, it was always a tight close up on him.
Yeah, that happened. So we go backstage, and Matt Stryker is interviewing Wade Barrett. Is like, hey, you need a scandal because apparently on WWE main event, Kofi Kingston beat Wade Barrett in a gauntlet match. Wade Barrett went through 3 different people. Oh, wait a second here. I don't fucking care about main event. Stop referencing it.
Remember when they tried to add shit that happened on Heat to matter on Raw back in
Heat actually started off as like a show that was important before it became the jobber show.
And then, Stevie Night Heat. I loved Stevie Night Heat.
I wish they kept. I would love it if they kept Heat, but literally, anybody who handled Raw or SmackDown didn't handle that. They just let the wrestlers have 2 hours to do what they liked.
Yeah.
But sadly, we can't have that much creativity in WWE. So yeah, so Kofi attacked him from behind, and apparently when Kofi loses tonight, he isn't going to get any more shots because fuck you, I have the infinite title cheats code.
Yeah, that's what I don't get. Kofi Kingston is legitimately the only person who goes after the Intercontinental title, right, Wade Barrett? He's gonna be back. Okay? So anyways, they show, you know what? No. We're staying far away from that. We have the new oddities, which is the Great Khali, Hornswoggle, and Natalia, versus Epico Primo and Rosa Mendez. Caliente.
Natalia, love, what have they done to you? You're with the Great Khali and Hornswoggle.
I mean, if they were to attempt to spit roast you, you wouldn't get very far.
Oh my god!
I did not that.
Where the fuck is my fucking hockey stick? I'm gonna brain you over the head.
What the fuck,
I
man?
don't know where that came from. Holy shit!
Oh shit! You didn't know where that came from.
That's just like there's two different iron bites. One who wants to go on and review this shit, and the other who wants to make comments about Natalia's sex life. The new oddities win.
Like I said, this show took a horrible turn somewhere.
And we're not sure where. Yeah, the new oddities win. And I'm calling them the new oddities because that's essentially what they are. They are three individuals who should not. I don't understand why they're together, but they are. And it's just so odd. So, thus, new oddities. Even though I think the original oddities were what? Some sort of sideshow attraction was their gimmick?
I do know that Earthquake was with them.
Yeah, so sideshow attraction was their gimmick. They were, a bunch of circus freaks.
Yeah, and they came out with the Insane Clown Posse for 2 weeks until WWE realized, holy shit, we're booking the Insane Clown Posse on TV.
Oh, good. So I get to blame Vince for Juggalo wrestling. So we go backstage where Matt Striker is interviewing Kofi Kingston, and he asks about what happened on Main Event, and nobody cares because nobody saw Main Event. And you know what? Whatever. So then we have the match, and it's just a rehash of the Raw match, right down to the damn finish. Okay. Again, I don't mind seeing Wade Barrett versus Kofi Kingston. Just not every episode of Raw and SmackDown. Okay? But
fucking God,
congrats to Wade Barrett for actually naming his move something that's not retarded. Souvenir elbow. Really? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
It means that if you want it, you can go out to the stage and get a molded casting of his elbow for $2.99.
Right. So,
what?
Next
No
match.
sell? Fuck you all.
We have Layla versus Tamina.
Tamina, wow, where did they dig her back out from? And I don't mean to say that to be mean, but
no.
Remember when they were pushing her hard, like fucking like a steam train, and then she vanished because WWE's like women with talent. Oh fuck that, we gotta find her Kelly clothes to put on TV. Fuck you,
No.
Shoot.
And do you remember when Layla came back and everybody was so excited, and then she did nothing?
Layla's on WWE television?
Yeah, I know. My little British strumpet is back. Wait.
The hell is a strumpet?
That's a whore, isn't it? Fuck me.
No, fuck off, Iron Bite.
What were you gonna call me?
Backlash.
Thank you.
He's gonna kill you.
He can try. He can try.
Yes. So we're going to we get to see the Raw rebound because whatever, but we're also gonna we also run down.
Am I the only one who finds it funny that they fill time in SmackDown with the stuff that they use to fill time on Raw?
I don't know.
It's like if you refined wallpaper paste into something more bland.
Right. So, also they run down the lineup for the first Raw of 2013, and apparently CM Punk will be defending his WWE Championship against Ryback in a TLC match. Okay.
On free TV, that's glorious.
And we'll also see an appearance by The Rock.
Ugh.
Oh, good. I get to see the old and busted. Not broken down because he can still move, but the old and busted Dwayne Johnson, who still seems to think he's a wrestler, who's scheduled to take on the WWE champion at the Royal Rumble.
And the rumor is he's gonna win, go to WrestleMania as the champion, and fight Brock Lesnar.
Oh dear God, that's an even worse scenario than what I thought was going to happen. With if Rock beats Punk at Royal Rumble, John Cena is going to win the Rumble and take on The Rock at WrestleMania, and that's how they're going to have the big WrestleMania moment with The Rock and John Cena.
No, the rumor is I heard it's gonna be Brock and Rock for the title. Because everything from 2002 is new again.
God, I hope that's not the truth, because if it is, I will fucking cry.
And I will quit wrestling.
I think if that happens, I'm just gonna tap out.
Yeah, I cannot do that. I'm sorry, guys. So we have our tag match. That's all I can say about this. Cesaro and Big Show, and Big Show can't move that much or take much punishment. So it's just Antonio Cesaro eating Randy Orton and Sheamus's
Oh my fucking god.
offense, and isn't that a terrible statement to make?
Oh, that was bad because I know I shouldn't say this, but you know what? I'm going to. Antonio Cesaro could beat both these men at the same time in real life with his hand tied behind his back.
Probably.
Oh,
Randy Orton is so out of shape now. His man titties are starting to form, so he probably has something to share with The Rock. And Sheamus, well, Sheamus is big, but he isn't defined. Like, Antonio is cut like a fucking diamond. He looks like Ravishing Rick Rude back in the 80s.
only with less hair.
Yeah.
I'm just
Remember-
watching. I'm just listening to Revolver Man just continuously dig himself a hole.
What? Fuck Randy Orton. Fuck him hard in the eye.
No, I'm just listening to you and your little man crush over Antonio Cesaro.
I didn't realize that.
Wow.
So you're all homophobic now. That's brilliant.
I'm
glad.
whoa,
I love
whoa,
gay
whoa,
people.
whoa,
I just
whoa,
don't get
whoa.
why Antonio Cesaro is like your fucking man crush.
Yeah, that's what I'm not. That's what I'm not trying to. I'm trying.
You don't like
Gay
him?
people are
Fuck you
fucking
guys
awesome.
too.
No, dude. I honestly, I mean, I can name a couple guys that I'm attracted to, but
Wow.
oh yeah, but the thing
You
is, I'm
guys
not.
are digging your own holes. Let's move on.
I don't want to move on. I want to stay in this hole.
That's what she said. That's what she said. Wait,
Good
no.
night, everybody. No,
That's what he said.
yeah,
Oh.
we are making Backlash so angry right now. But no, I mean, this match happened, and the end was just so retarded. Sheamus is getting ready for the broke kick. Randy Orton one-ups him with the RKO, and Sheamus just covers him while staring at Randy Orton. Staring lustfully at him. His eyes gazing deep into the face of the Viper.
You are not duos, and you are not
War Machine.
War Machine.
So yeah, and then as Sheamus's music hits, he just smiles at Randy Orton. And that's when I turned off the TV. Got up, walked away, and then proceeded to go. I ran out to the local elementary school that's just up the block. I stood in the middle of the baseball field and I screamed out, "Why?" Because we ended 2012 with shit, and we started 2013 with crap.
No, we started 2013 with the same shit reprocessed, recycled into crap.
This is
I imagine this is what it's like when a dog eats his own crap.
Yeah, it literally is. We've said this time and time again. When TNA fails, it fails because of itself. WWE is in the same boat. If it wants to be big, if it wants to actually be entertaining, it is. Okay? It will come out with the most entertaining shit. And while it doesn't make sense at the time it airs, but when we're thinking about it in retrospect, it's actually kind of entertaining. I wouldn't say this when the gimmick first began, but when R-Truth was talking about little Jimmy, I didn't like it. I hated it. But now that I'm thinking of like, wow, that was actually adding a dimension to his character that I didn't even think they could. Because it's our fucking truth.
Wait. Are you saying that R-Truth has dimensions?
And levels and layers.
Kame!
And Revolver Man's parents.
God damn it, let's end the show.
Yes. So but when they're doing stuff that's just the same old crap, this is what we get. And it's kind of just pathetic. All right. Here's our we're getting to the end of the show. You're completely correct. So what's all HBK's fault?
Randy Orton is HBK's fault.
Didn't he train him?
I thought he was trained by his dad.
No, I want to say that HBK might have actually had a little bit of.
Well, then it really is his fault, and fuck you, HBK.
Yeah, that really is fucking HBK's fault.
Ultimate surrender jokes are all HBK's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't want to blame him for that.
Brokeback Mountain on Raw is all HBK's fault.
Shit jokes are HBK's fault because he did it first when he was part of New DX.
Yeah, that's true. All right, plug time. Don't forget to subscribe to us on Blip TV or YouTube to keep up to date with all of our videos. You can also like us on Facebook. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter at DarkMatch Wrestling, as well as our individual Twitters, except for Jingus because, well, he refused to enter the 21st century. You can also don't forget to check out TRE Productions, where all our videos plus lots of other great stuff is hosted. We're also on RTV in the community section, and last, certainly not least, where we started this whole show idea. Visit us at the Spoonie Experiment forums in the wrestling section, where you can interact with us. It's not a good thing. I'm Iron Bite.
I'm No Leaf Clover.
I'm the Revolver Man. Good night, good luck, and I'm going to go eat some homemade pizza. Fuck you all.
All right.